Hello, welcome to Learning Programming with JavaScript number 22. In this, I'm going to show you how to make your own bits function. So in the past few tutorials, we've been using this function bits that takes a value x and outputs the 8 bits of it. We can see the function here, for example, if we input 3, you can see it outputs a string of the 2 first bits representing 3. And then in the last tutorials as well, we've learned about the bitwise functions and the bit shift functions and XOR, OR. So to begin, I'm going to show you how to read specific bits. So we first of all learned with the AND bitwise operation that we can isolate a bit using a number. For example, if we do AND 1, we can see this actually isolates the first bit. And with the bit shift operation, we can actually write bit shift 3 by 1 to get the second bit. Now the second bit is in the first bit's position, and that way we can isolate it with AND 1. This way we can get the bit at any position. So now I'm going to show you how to write our own bits function using this. So to begin, let's just start with the regular function. So just like the function before, this is going to take in a number x. And to begin, we're going to create an empty string called bits. Now, to read multiple bits, we're going to use a for loop. We're going to read 8 bits, so we're going to loop I to 8. And then inside this for loop, we're going to use I as the index of the bit we're going to read. Bit shift to the right by I. And then we're going to do AND 1 to isolate that bit. Now that we have that, we're just going to add that to the bits string using plus equals. So then this will combine the 8 bits into a string. So now we'll return bits so the function outputs it. Alright, now let's test this. So if we do bits 9, you'll notice the 1001 is actually over at the other side. So this is because we're reading the bits 0 to 8, but when it's outputting here, the first ones are actually on the right. So we need to loop through it backwards. So we're going to go back and change our function, and we're going to start I at 7 until I is bigger than -1, or until I isn't bigger than -1. And we're going to change the plus plus to minus minus. So this loop now goes backwards. Now if we run this, you can now see it's a working bits function. Congratulations, there you go. So this is putting together all that we've learned in the past few tutorials. This is probably one of the biggest and most complicated tutorials we've done, so it might take you some time to take it in, but I suggest fiddling around with this function, seeing what specific things do. Thank you for watching this Learning Program with JavaScript tutorial.